Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to set up your Qualtrics survey to be used in mTurk. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up an element here, and this is going to need to be a web service. And what you'll do here is you'll need to type in this link. It's reporting.qualtrics.com/project/random-numgen.php. And what you'll need to do there, you can test that. That's an example value there. So you can close that. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to set a minimum value, and you'll set that value at 1,000. And then you'll also need to set a maximum value, and that maximum value would be 9,999. Now from here, you'll want to actually set your embedded data. So what we're going to do is we'll say this is going to be random, and from here you would type random as well. So it looks like everything there makes sense for our survey. What you're going to need to do is you'll need to move this up at the very top of your survey, because that's going to be the first thing that is going to kind of execute whenever a participant starts the survey. So this is how it needs to look in your survey if you're planning to use mTurk. Now this is the first step, and next, after you click Save Flow, we'll do the second step. So from here, what you need to do is you will go to the very end of your survey and you will add an additional block. And with that block, you're going to need to type in a particular question, and this is going to be descriptive text. And what you'll need to type in here is basically a thank you message from you, and this is going to say your validation code for mTurk is, and this is what needs to appear here. And the way that you can make these changes and make these typing aspects here is it needs to have this $sign, and because we're using an embedded aspect of Qualtrics, it would be the E, a colon, the 2 slashes, field, slash, and random, because we named our embedded piece of the Qualtrics as random. That's what we named it. So you'd need to have that there, and it looks like that's pretty much it for what you would need to have as far as like to give the participants a code. And if you remember from the previous video, there is a spot for them to place a code in mTurk, and for you to make sure that you're actually validating who is taking the survey. Now, what I recommend having in your survey also is, in case you may have any comments or questions that a participant may have had due to maybe not understanding a question, or not being able to answer the survey in a certain way. So with this, you would have a text entry point, and usually I like to have this at the very end of the survey. So that's basically it for kind of like extras that you would need to have as far as in the survey and how to set that up. But with the survey options, you're going to need to do a couple of things here. And with this, one of the things that you need to do is you need to prevent ballot box stuffing, and that keeps people from taking this survey more than once. And it's really important because sometimes if you think about it, an mTurk worker, they may want to get more money, and if you prevent this ballot box stuffing, they won't be able to take the survey more than once. So that is the two key things that I would say really need to be addressed in your survey before placing that on mTurk. Now, whenever you're ready to publish this, and this is whenever we're actually going to distribute it, your link is right here. This is your anonymous survey link that you would use to put inside the Amazon Mechanical Turk. And with that, if we're going to go to distributions, we can find our link very easily. So this anonymous link, it's provided here, and you could just copy this. And if we go to our batch back before, we could edit this very simply. Go to design layout. We would place our survey link there. And it looks like it's all set up and ready to go. So preview that. And if we wanted to, I could click this to make sure that we're actually going to the right place. It actually went to our survey, so that's a good thing. So you definitely want to preview that to make sure it works before you publish it. And it seems like everything worked out really well for us in this part of the survey. So if you have any questions related to Amazon Mechanical Turk or how to actually use Qualtrics in Amazon Mechanical Turk, please email me at kt.manus@ttu.edu. Thanks.